Imagine a stadium during a World Cup match. Thousands of fans wave their national flags, singing their anthem with pride. Now picture another scene. International scientists from dozens of countries working together on climate change research, united not by a flag, but by a global mission. These two images capture one of the greatest tensions of our time, the pull between nationalism and globalism. Welcome back to the Learning Studio. You're watching our political science series, and today's lecture is on nationalism versus globalism, the ongoing tension shaping geopolitics, migration, and identity in the 21st century. And don't forget, in our next episode, we'll move to a cornerstone of democracy, constitutionalism, and rule of law, which remain vital for protecting rights, especially in fragile democracies. What is nationalism? Nationalism is the belief that loyalty and identity should center around the nation-state. It emphasizes unity, sovereignty, and pride in one's culture, history, and traditions. Positive nationalism can inspire independence movements, self-determination, and solidarity. But nationalism can also turn exclusionary, fueling xenophobia, ethnic conflict, and aggressive foreign policies. What is globalism? Globalism, in contrast, stresses the interconnectedness of our world. It emphasizes international cooperation, open trade, migration, and shared responsibility for global challenges like climate change and pandemics. Advocates see globalism as essential in an era where no nation can solve problems alone. Critics, however, argue that globalism weakens national sovereignty and ignores local cultures. The tension in today's world. This clash between nationalism and globalism defines much of modern politics. Geopolitics, trade wars, international alliances, and conflicts often boil down to whether leaders prioritize national interests or global cooperation. Migration. Nationalists call for strict borders, while globalists emphasize human rights and open societies. Identity politics. Citizens ask, who am I first, a member of my nation or a citizen of the world? Examples are everywhere, from Brexit debates in the UK to the rise of nationalist parties in Europe to global agreements like the Paris Climate Accord. Why this debate matters. Political scientists remind us that neither nationalism nor globalism exists in isolation. Every society negotiates a balance. Too much nationalism risks isolation and conflict. Too much globalism risks erasing local voices and weakening sovereignty. The challenge of our century is finding where that balance should lie. The lesson is clear. Nationalism grounds us in identity, while globalism connects us to humanity. Understanding their tension helps explain everything from foreign policy to immigration debates to cultural conflicts. And that's today's lecture on nationalism versus globalism, two powerful forces shaping our politics, our borders, and even our sense of who we are. In our next episode, we'll return to the foundation of democratic governance, constitutionalism, and rule of law. Why are constitutions vital in protecting rights? How do fragile democracies survive without strong legal frameworks? These questions take us straight to the heart of political stability. This is the Learning Studio, where learning never stops. See you in the next episode.